Hi there, Zam here for NerdTube, and welcome to Under the Radar Reviews, where I'll be reviewing a movie or a TV show that I personally felt has gone under the radar. Today's movie is Get Carter, which came out in 2000, starring Sylvester Stallone, Michael Caine, Mickey Rourke, Rachel Lee Cook, Miranda Richardson, John C. McGinley, Alan Cumming, Rona Mitra, and it's got even a few recognizable faces like Mark Boone Jr., who we all know as Bobby from Sons of Anarchy, and he's been in a few other things as well. And Tom Sizemore, the late Tom Sizemore, has a cameo in this as well. Michael Caine was in the original Get Carter, but he plays a different role in this. He's not playing Jack Carter. That role belongs to Sylvester Stallone. And Jack Carter is a mobster. He has come to Seattle to attend his brother's funeral. His brother has been killed. Well, initially, we all believed that his brother died from drink driving accident, but Stallone figures out that his brother has been killed. And then the element of the detective work gets into play. So we have the gangster and the detective genre mixed in here, fused together, where he has to figure out who killed his brother and why. And there's more to him just figuring out his brother being killed as well. He has to deal with his niece, who has her own issues during the course of this film that he figures out and has to avenge as well. And at the same time, by leaving his mob life behind, his own mob bosses want him dead or to come back initially, because he's not supposed to just leave. That's it doesn't work like that. But as far as he's concerned, his family comes first, and that's what he's going to be dealing with initially. And this is a really interesting thing about this particular character as you watch him during the course of this film, because he's a bad guy, Jack Carter. But by being around his brother's family and basically trying to take care of him now that his brother's dead, and also avenge his brother as well, there's a righteousness that has overcome him, something that he's probably never necessarily felt before, and he starts becoming a good guy. Now, Jack Carter is a broken warrior, and broken warrior is a character Sylvester Stallone has played many a time. He's done that in Rocky, he's done that in Rambo, and this is no different as well. It's a bit like how Harrison Ford always plays the reluctant hero, the broken warrior gimmick character. Sylvester Stallone can do it so well, and he does it really well here. But seeing him being righteous now, wanting to do the right thing, but still using his gangster knowledge and abilities to get the job done, is what makes this so great to watch. He's beating the shit out of people to get information. He's barging into places, squaring up to people. He's a one-man wrecking crew, and it's really cool to watch. Why has Stallone not done more roles like this? You can see the Tulsa King elements in this character of Jack Carter prior to the Tulsa King, and makes you think to yourself, you know what, you shouldn't have done shit like Oscar and all that sort of bollocks, and even Fist back in the 70s. These are the sort of movies you should have done, because you're a natural at this. You're really good at playing gangsters, and this is one of his best gangster roles he's ever done, in my personal opinion. Nevertheless, him trying to get answers and all of that is where you see the character arc of this character. The pacing of this movie is really good. It's very quick. It moves at a great pace. The cinematography is fantastic. The editing is really cool. It's really trying to be slick and smooth and all of that. This is like, this is a cool film you're supposed to be watching. It's really trying to give you that vibe. Now, I am waxing lyrical about this because I personally like this movie. I've seen it a few times. Just watched it earlier today, and I thought I should review it. I do know other people don't like this movie for whatever reason they have, but I get it. Watching this film, I get it why this film might not necessarily be appealing. I think some people might roll their eyes up at certain things, and sometimes there might be a bit of a plot hole, or you're thinking to yourself, what the fuck, how does this make sense? I'm having so much fun with this film, just seeing Stallone going all over the place causing shit, that I look past all of that. I really do, because if a film is enjoyable enough, you can look past some of the issues. It's only when the film is not necessarily enjoyable that some of the issues stand out like they stick out like a sore thumb, but not for me. Now, there are slower moments in this film as well, especially when Jack is trying to be more of a paternal figure and like a surrogate husband as well to his sister-in-law and his niece. And so those moments are pretty cool. He's trying to connect with these guys, and those are those moments which makes him that good guy. so to speak. So much so that once everything's said and done during the course of this movie, that box beard you see him having, all these pictures around me, it's gone. The suits he's wearing, he's not wearing the complete suit. He's just wearing a shirt. There's no tie, there's no blazer, there's no box beard. You feel that this person is changing or has changed. And the old Jack Carter, the gangster Jack Carter, might have now been eliminated. He might still have to rely on his gangster abilities and tools and knowledge to get jobs done, but you really felt that by the end of this movie, this person has genuinely changed, and that's what makes this film so great. There's elements to Jack Carter's character as well that you get to a degree. You know that he's organized, by how well he dresses, the fact that when he's like putting out all his weapons and clothes and guns, it's all neatly all laid out, displayed. So much so that this level of OCD he has it when he's in the cafe with his niece, and he's moving things around on the dining table because he's organized. But then his niece picks up on that and just fucks around with his organization just to take the piss out of his uncle, and you can see that it pisses him off a little bit, but he's just taking it. He understands that his niece is just playing with him and stuff like that, and it's really cool, those moments. I love it. And then the ups and downs that he has to go through during the course of this film, trying to be this good guy and at the same time, having to deal out justice in a way that only gangsters know how to. It's great. The action scenes are pretty good. The car chases are a bit silly, but fair enough. Just like I said, seeing Stallone in this role it's just really fun, and I enjoyed it, and I would happily watch this movie again. I love it. I almost want a sequel from this film. I know it's too late now. Maybe Tulsa King is that sequel. Who knows? But regardless, it was good fun, and I do recommend it for people who want to see Stallone as a gangster and see a character arc of a person who is a despicable person, but ends up being the good guy and being the righteous man and wanting to take care of his family. And you see all of that. It's just great. It's really great. And it's done so subtly that if you don't watch the film properly, you'll miss that. And that's what makes this film so good. I give it an 8 out of 10. There's more layers in this film than people give it credit for. That's why I enjoy it so much. Loads of British actors as well. Can't go wrong with that. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to NerdTube, the greatest social media channel you never heard of. Take care now. Bye-bye.